Hi, guys. All right. So, Leos, this is really exciting time for our Leos, perhaps, because obviously, got a lion behind me, one of my all-time favorite backdrops. If you've been with my channel for a while, you know that every year around the Lion Gate portal, I love to use this backdrop and honor that. So what is the Lion Gates portal? That happens on 8/8, so it's coming up in a week's time. And that is, some people call it the galactic New Year. It's where we have a lot of beautiful alignments. So we've got obviously Sun and Leo, but we also have Earth being in alignment with Sirius, along with Orion's belt. So this nice, powerful, energetic alignment. And this is kind of well, the way I'm going to tell this story today, we're actually going to do two different Lionsgate messages throughout this week. The first one that we're doing today, though, is all about the lead up to it. So what kind of energy is Leo collecting around them in order to that when the portal actually occurs, then we walk through that portal, and it's a powerful time to manifest. So this is kind of like, how do we shift and collect energy for our character prior to actually walking through that door. So basically this is the it's like we're behind the scenes helping our character pick out the right outfit for like winning that awesome job interview, if we're going to be the best contender. So this is kind of the prep work for it, is how I'm looking at this storytelling. So what is the energy that our Leo is currently collecting around them? By the way, if you're new here, welcome. Just so you know, about 6 months ago, YouTube changed their formatting. I can't unchange it, so it is how it is now. But all of my videos, instead of being put under the video tab, you're going to find them all under the live tab. I know that's really counterintuitive. A lot of people think I don't post videos anymore because they never can find them, but they're all there, and it's all under chronological order also if you look under the live tab, okay? I'm going to say that a lot for a while now, because I've recently had people saying, why don't you post? And I do every day. All right, so here we go. So first off, the energy that this Leo is pulling together, why am I not even surprised? This is the 10 of discs. This Leo has no problem at all. First off, paying attention to their heartbeat, because I always look at these drums as this is the way for someone to like really listen to the power and the strength of just their life force energy. This is a Leo who is gathering, prior to this 8/8 portal, they are gathering up everything, like mentally, emotionally, and tangibly, putting a list together in their mind that says, I am here, I am alive, this is what I've achieved, this is my abundance, these are the things that I do well, these are the things I've accomplished, these are the connections in my life that are important, that I value. This is a Leo who is counting up their blessings, but it's more than that. There's this energy of power combined with a little bit of, I don't want to say defiance necessarily, but we have a Leo that might sit down and write a list of like 10 people that they have strong bonds with, 10 accomplishments that they've made, 10 different, like goals that they set for themselves that they've already achieved, 10 different things that they like about themselves. It may come in tens. Tens are numbers of completion. It's like, this is well-rounded. I have, and let me break it down and say, if this is a Leo who is preparing themselves to be really powerful by the time that 8/8 portal gets there, they are thinking about, like, I've always wanted to, work on, we'll use something simple, work on learning how to apply my eye makeup in a way that I really like. And you know what? I took time to do that tutorial and I do it really well now. By the way, that is not me at all. I could care less about that kind of stuff. I slap it on and there we go. We're out the door. But for people that are such artists and are so talented, that could be something. And they're like, I'm so glad I did that because I feel really good about my skill set, about that one particular thing. Maybe that seems like a small, simple thing, but there are really amazing, makeup artists out there, and they are, it's like they can paint a canvas. They're incredible. Maybe this is something more like personal or something nobody else would see, but this is a character who says, you know what? I always intended that I would get to the point where I could do 10 sit-ups and still not have to take a break, and I can do, another 2 or 3 after that. Maybe that sounds like a small accomplishment, but in somebody's goal to like become stronger and see their endurance shift, these are the things that our Leo is counting up. These are the things that it's like, you're right, there is no goal that's too small to be able to say, I did that. I made that benchmark for myself. So this might be a time period where this Leo is simply counting up the things that they've done really well, the things that they consider abundant, the things that make them feel like, you know what, because I could do that, I can also do more. So it's a very positive mindset, first off. This Leo is only looking at their abundance, which is amazing. Next thing is we got a 5 of Cups. Now this 5 of Cups is a little different than our traditional 5 of Cups, where it's like a loss. It's oftentimes like sad and mourning and not being able to see that we've spilled over a few cups, but there's still 2 that are upright. Well, you notice that's not the imagery that's associated with this card. This card has no cups at all. Instead, it has abalone shells. And those abalone shells are all in the upright. None are even turned over. What it represents, and abalone shells for me are always, I mean, granted, there's a lot you can do with abalone, right? A, you can eat the meat. B, you can and do oftentimes see jewelry, beautiful jewelry made out of abalone shell. Also, you know, knickknacks, furniture, and whatnot. But these are the whole shells still fully intact. Oftentimes, those are used as offerings. They're bowls that people put, you know, sage in, incense in, and small offerings and such. This is actually someone saying, I am in a place where the things that I still would like in my life, the opportunities that haven't presented themselves to me yet, I am still able to say those cups are here and available. I can still call those things in that I want. So it's basically like our Leo is putting together their wish list, not to say, oh, I'm in a state of lack and I need, you know, I'm so sad. I don't have enough. I didn't get to have the life that I wanted. I haven't had success. No. This Leo leading up to the Lion's Gate, they're first counting up everything that they do have, and then they're making their wish list. And they have like these perfect little cups, these perfect little bowls that have like a sacred energy to them, saying, I'm ready to receive these other things as well. So I'm making space. I'm making a receptacle, and I'm maybe making an offer like, universe, I am welcome to receive these other things that I would still love to have if it is in my greatest and highest good. It's being aware of the things we don't have yet, but it's not with that dismal attitude of, I'm so sad, I didn't get this yet. This is more I'm willing to receive, and I'm also sending out an offering of, if it's in my greatest good, yes, please do send that to me. I would love to experience these different things. So our Leo could simultaneously be writing down their list of what they've accomplished, along with their list of the things that they would still like to achieve. Next, we've got, and this is all about the charisma, basically. This is about the energy space. This is about the what kind of energy is a Leo going to like stride forward with throughout this week. They are striding forward with this power of, obviously, confidence combined with like this very down-to-earth, very rooted sense of, yeah, there's some stuff I got that I'm planning. There's some stuff that I'd like to still achieve. This is a Leo who is so... I would definitely say that they are going to come across to others as a person of means. You know how they say a man of means. It's like somebody who comes across as wealthy. Whether or not they have a ton of money doesn't matter. They feel a sense of confidence that comes from their competencies, from those different areas of their life that they thought of, but they're also very able to say, oh no, there's a bunch of things that I'm still working on, that I want to do better, that I want to still receive. They are a work in progress. 8 of Wands. This is a Leo who this week, they could be pursuing from a lot of different avenues. They could be asking other people, going to mentors, going to professionals, researching, talking to different people, getting their spin on something. This Leo is gathering information because they've got a plan in mind of something that they would like to do. This could be the plan of, you notice how we kind of have the color wheel, but it's a little bit more like the Wheel of Fortune here. It's streaking across the night sky like a meteor shower. This is like an idea that the Leo has for something that they would like to take action on. But this is a prudent Leo who says, I need to actually collect a couple of different perspectives on this thing before I do it. So this Leo could be researching something from a lot of different avenues. And every time that they either research something, learn a little bit about it, then check with some other source. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this, thinking about this project, thinking about this thing that I want to do. What do you think is the best way to begin? And now they're a little bit, every time that they talk to somebody else about it, they're a little bit more well-rounded, so they can have a richer dialogue. They can glean more information. This Leo is in an action-taking energy all week long, and they are coming across as not, it's so funny because they're not an expert about what they're talking about. They're trying to find information, but every time they talk to somebody or research more, they become more of the expert. They are the ones collecting enough information where this Leo could probably wind up writing a book about this subject by the time they're done researching it. But it's because they are becoming the expert that they have been seeking information about. Wow, we have the Temperance and we've got the Star card. So to have two major arcana here to round this out. Leo, this is somebody who is feeling so at peace with the fact that when they need to solve a problem, they know that they can. When they need to find information, all they have to do is take action and go get the information. I feel like this, we've described a character who is already proud of themselves and who they are, because they stop long enough to contemplate who they really are and what they've really been and what they've really done with their lives. Then they're also a realist enough to say, but there's a few other things I really want to learn to do. And you know what? I'm going to invest the time and energy to learn about the thing that I want to do so I can be good at it, because I intend to succeed in anything that I want to do in life, no matter how big, no matter how small. Maybe somebody wants to become a painter. Maybe this is an artistic thing. My impression is it's not. My impression is somebody wants to paint a new canvas of their life. I think this Leo is preparing for some major life changes, and they are doing the groundwork right now, because I think this Leo is going to have a really, really, really big glow up. I mean, obviously we have the Star card. This is a Leo who could either become an expert in something and then wind up teaching it, wind up becoming a household name, wind up becoming famous because they took the time to learn something forwards and backwards. This is, let's put it this way, they don't have to become globally famous to still have a major impact. And you notice that this Leo is like basically emerging from the center of like a portal. Talk about a perfect way to describe that 8-8 portal that's coming up. We're going to be doing another video this week about the 8-8 portal, but this is the build up to it. And I wanted to squeeze this one in first. What I like about this is there's no desperation for this Leo. This Temperance card here says that. I'm not desperate about anything. What I assume is that I pour all the right ingredients in and let it stew together. I give myself time to assimilate information that I am researching, and I feel really balanced. Like it's what is going to serve me well to help grow my tree of life. That's the kind of stuff I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to focus on. With that Star card, I really feel like this Leo is building a whole new life, a whole new world for themselves. They don't lose sight of why they're doing what they're doing, but they also don't feel pressured. They don't feel like they're coming from a place of like lack. So there's none of the desperation this week. It simply is, yeah, I got plans. I'm working on some stuff because it's a real exciting time. I've got some really awesome ideas for this next phase of my life. I do think this is a major life change show that is coming for the Leo, and they're in the midst of preparing for it. But what's nice is they're not making a major life change because they hate the life that they're in. They love who they are. They love what they already have. They're grateful for what they already have. But they also know they haven't fully arrived yet. You know, there's still more for this Leo. This Leo is always about growth, but they've sensed that there's a time for change up ahead, and they want their change to be not just a lateral move, but the next step up in their evolution, or the next step up in this Leo could even wind up having quite a great deal more money and status as they move up to the next level. Anyone who's working that hard to become an expert at something, investing in knowledge, investing like that, this person's going to put it to good use. That's what I would say. But they're conscious that this is what they're doing, but again, without the air of desperation. So the charisma this week of the energetic charisma that our Leo is gathering toward themselves right now is they have knowledge that they are already confident, and they have a determination about them to become I'm going to say the expert or the famous individual or the very successful individual that they know that they're meant to be. So this person already walks like a star. This could be the kind of person where people turn and go, who are you? Are you somebody like people might recognize before this Leo is famous that they're headed for that? Kind of an interesting one. I loved this one, you guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. And if you guys didn't already know, we are also, the day I'm recording this is on August 1st, which is the time that we've also got that full moon going on. So I did 2 different full moon videos. One of them, I did a breakdown for each zodiac. That'll come up on your screen in just a moment here. Make sure you don't miss those, because in the one with all of the different zodiacs, that one, if you want to watch that, there's a fun little giveaway that I'm doing in that one. All right, you guys, take care. Bye.